Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be my September update for my makeup rehab series. I have just posted my makeup inventory. I will have that video linked below. It was alarming. I also just filmed a makeup declutter that's going to be a 5-part series. So I'm not sure when this video is going to make it up, but if part 1 is already up, I will leave that link down below. Keep an eye out for that. So this makeup rehab update is a little bit special, not special, but like we've got some reevaluating to do. We have a lot of products that I brought in. Not pleased with myself for that. And I brought these in before I did my makeup inventory as well as my makeup declutter. And now that I've done those two things, I've also started to like really clean up my apartment, started going through like my clothes and just getting rid of things that like my life is feeling just like too cluttered, and I'm trying to like clean up the life. So that being said, I'm excited to share with you the products that I brought into my collection, the products that I used up. If you're new to my makeup rehab series, it's essentially like a beauty budget style of like game or challenge, if you will. So I started the year with the beauty budget of 30 products. Every product that I bring into my collection, every makeup product, skincare not included, eyeshadow palettes also not included, but every makeup product that enters my collection counts as like a negative towards my beauty bank. And then if I empty out a product, I get to add another product to my beauty bank. So that's how I run things over here. I did give myself some rules at the beginning, which we'll go through. If you're interested in this update for my makeup rehab series, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project planning content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. I've recently felt super passionate about reading and books and just like so excited about books. I started a second YouTube channel. I am thinking my first video is up. If it is, I'll leave my second channel link below if you like book content. I'm actually so excited about it. Like I have literally like, I could scream right now. I'm so excited about reading. So if you want to go check out my booktube channel, support your girl over there, go check that out. As I was saying in the introduction, this is like a beauty budget style challenge to me. It's not so much about the actual money that I'm spending on makeup, but rather the amount of products entering my collection. So as I mentioned, I just recently did a makeup declutter. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. Like my makeup collection has gotten to a place, and this is probably the second time in like my life that I can remember my makeup collection getting to a place where like I almost don't want to do my makeup because there's too many decisions to make. I just have too many makeup products. So I did a declutter, and I will be changing a few things, but we're gonna get into the things that I'll be changing at the end of this project, or at the end of the video. So when I started this beauty bank style video, I also gave myself a couple other rules. Eyeshadow palettes don't count towards my beauty bank, but I did allow myself to only purchase, and by only, like this is gonna sound absolutely ridiculous to many of you, but 36 palettes per year. Eyeshadow palettes I have a passion for, so in my mind I was like 3 palettes a month times 12, 36, like that seems reasonable. I also recently did a palette declutter. If you're interested in that, I'll leave that linked below, as well as my palette playlist. So up until this point I had purchased 20 palettes, and if you do 8 months, so we're updating through the end of August, 8 months times 3 palettes, I could technically have 24 palettes brought into my collection at this point in time. So I was at 20. The other rules I had set for myself, I was on a lip product no buy the first half of the year until the Sephora VIB sale. Sephora VIB sale happened, purchased quite a few lip products, and I am now on a lip product no buy again. Truly, I should be on a lip product no buy the rest of the year. We'll talk about that again at the end. Bronzer, I gave myself a bronzer bank of 4 bronzers. I had to either hit pan on a bronzer or finish up a bronzer to increase my bronzer bank. I gave myself a max of 4 concealers to bring into my collection this year. I have purchased 4 concealers this year, so technically I cannot buy any more concealer this year. I also gave myself a max of 5 highlighters to bring into my collection this year. I have purchased 2 of those 5 highlighters, so Technically, I still have 3 that I could bring into my collection this year. I believe those are all of my rules. I'll have them pop on the screen in case I missed anything, but I always start out these videos by going through any PR that I would have received. I did update my makeup rehab series about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I shared quite a bit of PR there. The only other PR I have to share that I've received since then is this from Kaja. This is their Wink stamp kit. It comes with a winged eyeliner stamp and then like a felt tip pen. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm super excited to try this because I have no skill in doing winged liner, but I do like to do a wing from time to time, so I'm really excited to see how well this works for me. And then I also share my palettes before we get into the beauty products, just because palettes are like a separate thing. So I have purchased 2 palettes since my last update, meaning I'm at 22 total purchase palettes for the year. I purchased, both are from indie brands, which makes me super happy to be testing out indie palettes. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it the Druid palette from Fantasy Cosmetica? Emily from Emily and Max, who also does a series similar to this, I'll have her link down below, recently, I think it was in her Shop My Stash, she was talking about the newest Fantasy Cosmetica palette. And then I went onto the site and was just totally enamored with this color story that I had to try it. 2 of my shades came broken, but I just pressed them right back in. And this is so freaking beautiful. This is like the perfect fall color story as well, in my opinion. I cannot wait to test this out. So I purchased this one. By the way, everything will be linked in my description box down below, as well as the prices for everything. I don't always like to talk about the price of everything, just because I'm doing this challenge for, again, the amount of products entering my collection, not necessarily the money, but I will leave the prices for things down below because I do think the cost of makeup is also important to point out. And then I purchased, this was on sale, which was so exciting for me. I have some other Adept singles and I've been wanting to purchase a palette from them for so long, but they're always like, the shipping on them always says like it'll be like weeks, and I'm like, I can't wait weeks, like no. But then I think this was on sale and then it said it would ship within like 5 to 7 days, so I was like, okay, I can handle that. So this is the Plain Jane Remastered palette. This is what this looks like. I literally cannot wait. I love my Adept singles. I think they have such a unique formula, and I also love the packaging of this palette as well. So very excited about my 2 new eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so that brings me to the actual beauty bank side, the makeup products that I brought into my collection this month. So I started this month, or since my last update, I ended with 24 products in my beauty bank. I must have been stressed the last few weeks because I purchased 12 products, and one thing that I've realized about myself, which I think I've always known, but like I really realized this, is if I'm like feeling literally at all anxious or stressed, I will buy something because I want that like instant hit of dopamine. But like I'll literally enter Ulta, be super excited to like purchase my products, and by the time I'm like in my car to drive home, I feel like my dopamine hit is like done, and I'm like, I don't want to say not even excited about my products, but it's like they're gone and forgotten. So it's super unhealthy. Trying to work through that, but I definitely noticed that since my last update. If you guys don't know, I am in the process of getting separated and divorced, and there's just been so much stress with all of that. So like this year has just really brought out some of my bad spending habits. Anyway, I brought 12 products into my collection. Most of them are all drugstore. So there's that, and the way that I justified it to myself, 2 things. Target was having a deal where if you spent $20 on beauty products, you got a $5 gift card. So I would literally like do a drive up for $20 worth of products, then I would get my $5 gift card, and then I would put another drive up in, use my $5 gift card, and get another $5 gift card. That is how my mind works. And then Ulta was doing 10 times points, so I got like a crap ton of points for one of my orders, and that's how I justified my other order. Let's just get into the products. We can start with the Ulta order, maybe, yeah. Okay, so For the Ulta order, I purchased these 4 products. So Tula skincare, obviously super popular. I love their primer and I love their sunscreen. So when I saw that they were releasing a skin tint skin serum, I was intrigued, but I was like, girl, you do not need that. And then I was part of the 10 times points and I was like, girl, yes, you do need that. So I picked up the Radiant Skin Brightening Skin Serum. I purchased so many foundations since my last update. Like, it's out of freaking control, but this is one of them. I don't know why I purchased this. Like, I just keep feeling like I need to try products from REM Beauty, even though I'm like Ariana Grande is like neither here nor there for me. Neither here nor there for me. I'm not like, what, she's neither here nor there. That's what I mean. So I purchased this lip oil. I do love lip oils. Technically, I shouldn't have been buying any lip products, but I did purchase this. This is really interesting because the applicator, if I could get this out, has this ball on it. It's such an interesting concept and sensation to put this on your lips. I try, but I fail many times to not review products in my makeup rehab because that's not really what this is about. This is about me hauling the products. But I've tried this a few times. I like the formula. It's just like an interesting sensation when you put this on your lips. I also, Kelly Gooch made me buy this. This has been on my list for so long and I finally purchased this and I'm excited about this. This is the Burt's Bees, the luminizer, and I purchased mine in the shade Starlight. So technically this would be highlighter number 3 for me this year, meaning I'm at 3 out of 5 and I can purchase 2 more highlighters this year. Very excited about this product. Kelly Gooch has been raving about that all year. And then I was watching, I think it's Daisy. I don't know why I'm thinking Darcy, but I believe it's Daisy. And I don't know why I'm blanking on her last name. I'll leave her channel link down below. I love her channel. She's so informative and she does a lot of like dupes videos, and I want to do another like splurge or save style video on my channel. So that's what a lot of these products I purchased for, to like test them out against other products in my collection. One of those products that I purchased based on one of her videos was the NYX Shine It Loud. There's like a liquid lipstick and then a gloss to put over top, and I got mine in the shade Goal Crusher. Haven't tried this yet, but I'm excited about that. Foundation products out of the way. So I don't know if I would consider this a foundation product or not, but I had to pick up the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. Curiosity killed the cat. I wanted to know. Still haven't tried this yet, but I am excited to see how that compares to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. Because the Target gift card promotion, I decided to try the Wet n Wild tinted hydrator. I feel like so many people rave about this. I have wanted to try this since Samantha March first purchased this and was raving about it. I've tried this 3 times now and I really like this. This is beautiful and I'm so glad that I decided to pick that up. I also decided to replace my L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum because I really like the formula, but I had a shade that just did not match me at all. So I decided to purchase my actual shade and I'm very excited about that. And then another product I purchased based on one of, I believe it's Daisy, one of her videos, is the Maybelline Green Edition Tinted Oil. I've tried this 1 or 2 times, for sure 1, possibly 2. This has almost like a green earthy smell to it, which is a little bit interesting, but I actually like the way it looked the first time that I used it, so I picked that up. And then I have 4 more products. So I picked up the liquid blush, the Super Dewy liquid blush from Makeup Revolution. I've been curious about this all year and I finally decided to just pick this up. I also picked up the Ultra Cream Bronzer from Makeup Revolution to test this out as a potential dupe for something. From Versed, I don't know why. I can't remember why I purchased this. Probably didn't need this. It's definitely like littler than I thought, but that's okay. It's the Mood Lighting Glow Drops. I haven't tried these yet. And then finally from NYX, I'm almost done with my NYX Brow Glue. And technically I have other, like at least one other brow glue to get through, and I wanted to get through before purchasing another like brow product, but whatever. I decided to pick up the NYX Thick It Stick It because I actually really do like the glue and I wanted to see how the like tinted version, if you will, compared, so I picked that up. So those are the 12 products that I picked up, bringing my beauty bank from 24 to 12. Y'all know I love to go crazy during this Sephora VIB sale, so like I need to like reel it in so that I can actually purchase products during the Sephora VIB sale. But those are the 12 products that I purchased. I will total all these and put my total over here, at least everything at full price. Some of these I did get on sale or used my gift card, but I'll put the total over here as well of makeup spent this year and then like my year-to-date total. So then thankfully I do have a few products that I did finish up since the last update, which is exciting because that means I'll get to add points back to my beauty bank. So let's quickly go through those. Not super exciting, but I did finish up these two little Marc Jacobs dewdrops. I had the shade Tantalize as well as Do You. These I did not love as a face highlighter, so I just mixed these in with a lotion and used it that way, but I mean technically it's still like a makeup product and I found a use for it. So those two are Empties. I also have had my e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara open for I think like 5 months at this point. Usually when I reach the 3 or 4 month mark, I just count it as an empty regardless of whether or not there's still product in it. That might not be the way that you count your makeup empties, but that's how I count mine. So this one is a dead mascara. I did finally finish up another Fenty Gloss Bomb. I finished off the shade Hot Chocolate. I tried to take the stopper out, but the stopper got shoved inside of this, so it's at the bottom. So while it still looks like there's some product like coating the bottom, it's like stuck underneath the stopper, and I've literally scraped out everything I can out of this lip gloss. So this is an empty. I'm very excited to have finished up another lip product because Lord knows I have way too many. And then the fifth and final makeup empty I have for this month is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare Priming Glow Mist. I actually really did enjoy this, especially for like spraying on my skin before I started my makeup at all for the day, like before I even put my primer on. And then I also loved this as like while I was doing my makeup, just as like a refreshing spray. Sometimes I would bring this with in my purse and use this as a refreshing spray throughout the day. Really nice spray. I don't think I will immediately go out and repurchase this just because I'm trying to be better, but I thought this is really nice and I could see myself purchasing this again in the future. I've been a really big fan of all of the products that came out in this like CoverGirl. Came out with like 3 skincare moisturizers and then another product that I really have enjoyed. But that is my fifth makeup empty, meaning that my beauty bank, which was at 12 products, gets to increase by 5 for the 5 empties that I finished off. So that brings my beauty bank back up to 17, which I'm definitely more comfortable with. But let's discuss new rules. Okay, so I don't want to put myself on like a strict no buy for my categories like blush, which are way out of control, lip in general, as well as foundation. But something's gotta give, something's got to change. So what I've decided is for the month of September, I would love to challenge myself and see if I can actually do a true makeup no buy, with the exception of eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like if I'm on like an actual no buy, then even if I'm successful with that, I will then like go crazy in October. Like that's just the way that I could see my mind working. I love eyeshadow palettes and I'm not feeling like so incredibly overwhelmed by palettes. In fact, I have like a new series in my head. So like if an interesting color story comes out for eyeshadow palettes, I'm okay with purchasing palettes. Everything else, like I want to be on a no buy, meaning that if I actually purchase something, like I better have thought long and hard about that purchase. And then going forward for the rest of the year, I want to finish off 3 foundations before I purchase another foundation. Like truly, sister, get it together, finish 3 foundations. I'm really close to finishing a couple of them. I need to like actually empty out some products and like feel better about true empties this year. So I need to like take this no buy for September and like go hard on the products that I'm close to finishing up. So I'd like to finish 3 foundations before purchasing any more foundation. If I could make it the rest of the year without purchasing another foundation, I would pat myself on the back at the end of the year. For the blush category, I want to allow myself only 3 more blushes the rest of the year, and they cannot, for the life of me, be a coral blush. I don't want to say, like I do want to say a nude blush. Like it really should be like a berry toned blush or like a pink, because I have way too many nude and coral blushes in my collection. So 3 more blushes total the rest of the year is what I want to happen. And again, I want to be on a no buy for the month of September. No coral blushes, no nude blushes, unless it's like an earth-shattering formula I feel like I have to have. And then finally for the lip category, I just feel like I should put myself on a strict no buy for lip products the rest of the year, especially lip gloss. Like especially lip gloss. Honestly, everything. Maybe I will do, I think I'm gonna do a lip product no buy except during the Sephora VIB sale again. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And then maybe I should only allow myself like somewhere between 3 and 5 lip products. That just sounds ridiculous knowing how big my lip product collection is. Like even 3 and 5 sounds ridiculous, but maybe then during the VIB sale, I'll allow myself somewhere between 3 and 5 lip products to enter my collection, then strictly no/low buy again the rest of the year. Those are the rules and the stipulations I've set up for myself. If you guys have any other feedback, leave it for me in the comments below. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's makeup rehab update. As always, thank you for never being too judgmental during these updates. Don't forget, if you're into book content, check out my second channel. Also, don't forget to check out my declutter series and my makeup inventory. I'll have linked below in case you want an update on that. My goal still for the end of the year is to be under 500 makeup products, which maybe after this declutter I will be. We shall see, but check out my makeup inventory to see where we are currently at. Other than that, thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.